Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Walnut Lodge Volant Location. This is Foundations Part 3, Week 9. So we have one more week left.
I gotta fix one thing real quick.
We're going to keep going. So I can keep talking?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. We had a little bit of a malfunction on our end. All right, so we're going to just keep going with what we've been doing. And I'm just going to mention that this is one of my new shirts at the lodge. So if you're interested, we have more. Come on down. All right. Coming to the back of our mats. And sitting on our heels. Letting the quads adjust. Sitting nice and tall. I like to rock a little bit back and forth just to give my knees a little bit of motion and my hips a little bit of motion. They like that. But things feel pretty good. All right, so let's come up to table. All right, spread the fingers nice and wide. Walk them back until you feel that nice stretch through your hand. And then just push your shoulders a little bit forward and let the wrists adjust. You want to make sure that you feel like your wrist is at its end but not past. Keep the fingers nice and wide. Alright, and then digging the fingertips into the mat, it'll shift you back, release, push back forward, and dig, let it shift, and forward, and dig, let yourself shift, and forward, and dig, and forward. Last one, dig, let yourself shift, keep digging, and then move forward. And just allow the hands to adjust to that. And release that. Tuck the toes. Sit back, ankle bones together. And you can sit up on your heels, sit up on your heels, and then just a little bit of rotation before we do the second stretch. Feel those toes pressing into the mat. Same thing with the toes. If you push the toes into the mat, you're going to shift yourself forward. You can feel the bottom of your footwork. But mainly we're doing this to keep, not so much for the motion, but mainly for the mobility, just keeping the toes able to stretch like that. Coming forward again, rotate the hands back. You can move your knees up a little bit. Spread them wide. And maybe you don't get your fingers all the way back, but they're back as far as you can get them. And then sit back. Let the heels of the hands come off the mat. And then press the base of the little finger, the ring finger, the middle finger, index finger, and thumb. Now press them into the mat. Bend the elbows a little bit more. And just breathe there. and shift yourself back. Peel your hands and rotate. One way and the other. All right, slide those hands forward and then sit back. Focusing on your spine, especially the lower spine. So we're going to tuck our tailbone under, pull with your lower stomach, pull yourself up to table, keep that tailbone tucking under, and then release it. Feel the curve, shift the other way through the spine and go back. So tuck under, pull up, release back, focus forward, tuck under, big stomach, and pull and release, focus forward, tuck under and up and release, focus forward with a breath. Exhale to come up, inhale to release back, exhale to pull up, inhale takes the chest forward, exhale to pull up, inhale, release back, exhale to pull up, inhale, release back. Last one. Exhale to pull up, inhale, release back. Slide out. Sphinx posture. Shoulders right over top of your elbows. And then relax everything. Relax your pelvis. If your low back is not good, take those sit bones and your tailbone and reach them into the backs of the legs and make that low back long. But if you're okay, right here, just be here and just keep dropping your head, breathing into those shoulders, just letting everything sag. And then inhale, push up through, exhale, release. Inhale, push up through, exhale, release. Inhale, up, exhale, release. Inhale, up, exhale, release. Last one. Inhale up. Now stay there. Knees together. Pick up your tailbone and then tuck under. Pull the pubic bone up into the spine. Feel that tailbone reaching to your face. Keep pushing up through your arms. Half plank. Just feel that lower stomach work. Every time you exhale, really try to re-initiate that lift of the pubic bone, right? And 5 shrugs. Inhale, we go up. Exhale, down. 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 Inhale, go up. And then release your legs and your pelvis. Slide your arms long. until your ribs hit the ground. Look forward to your hands, feet press. Now just inhale, pull the hands and the shoulder blades towards you. Feel your chest reach forward. Exhale, take your tailbones towards the feet, towards the back of the legs, and let the shoulders slide up to your ears. So inhale, chest forward, shoulder blades back. Exhale, tailbone to the legs, shoulders to the ears. Inhale, forward, and exhale, pelvis back. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, tailbone and sit bones back. Shoulders reach. And again, inhale, forward. Just feeling that spine snake through the tissues. You're just trying to release the spine a little bit more before we go on to more things. And again, inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Now we're going to release that. Turn your head to a profile. You choose your side. And then just see what your neck is like this morning or this afternoon. Breathe really high in the shoulders. Relax your jaw. Relax the neck. And then just come back to the center. Come back up into that Sphinx posture. All right. Release the shoulders. And then push up one more time. Yep. Pick your pelvis up. Tailbone is out at first. And then pull it towards you. Tuck your toes under. All right, and full plank unless you want to stay at that half plank. You can stay there. Push. Hands, elbows, feet. Thighs are rolling in. Tailbone is tucking. Breathe. Long neck. Last one. Knees down. Pelvis down. Slide the elbows a little forward. Reach the chest. Chin on the backs of your knuckles or the heels of your hands. Walk them forward. Relax your neck and allow that to stretch. Feel the middle of your upper back just dropping down through the ribs to the floor. One more big inhale forward. Really relax the back of your neck. And then pick up off, move the elbows back, drop your head down. Let it hang, let the shoulders relax again. And then profile the other way just to kind of finish off the neck. See what it feels like that way. Try to get the whole cheek down. Yeah, come on back to center. Back up onto your elbows, and then we're going to shift onto the right side, stack everything, and then release the elbow, sink down into your shoulders, let the ribs stretch. It always feels pretty good, or at least you need it. I need it. So relax your head on your shoulder, and then just drop those ribs down. Couple of breaths there. So you're letting the shoulder just kind of pull off of the rib cage. And if you try to direct your breath down towards the floor through those lower ribs, you can feel that area stretch a little bit more. And then press up and out, feel what that feels like. And then shift your hips back a little bit, come up onto your hand. Get up as high, or get that hand as close to you as you can, and then roll back to the center. Now first, just release your shoulder. And you'll feel those lower ribs as that shoulder blade kind of pulls off of everything. But you're also feeling that stretch right above the hip crest into the waist. Now push down and lift yourself a little higher. Feel that stretch a little lower maybe, or just maybe a little bit more intense. Right above that hip crest. Couple more breaths here. Keep pushing up, pushing up. And then come on down. Roll back to the center. And then left side. Stack the legs perpendicular to the ground. Relax the shoulder. See what this side feels like. Breathe into those lower ribs. Keep breathing the ribs down towards the ground. And then push up and out. Feel that nice extension of the spine. Shoulder blades pulling down into the rib cage, so you're pulling that blade back onto the spine, or onto the chest wall, really. And then come up onto the hand. Let your hips roll back, and then roll back to the stack. Release your shoulder. Breathe there, into the ribs, into the waist. All right, then press down, come up a little higher. Breathe. A little higher maybe. And release yourself down. Roll back to center. Just check out your back. Feels, things are starting to feel pretty good. Push yourself back. Not all the way. And then just armpit stretch. Head down. Reach those elbows forward. You want to be forward enough so you feel that stretch right through the top of the shoulder. That's where I feel it. Some people might feel it in the rib cage. And so all we're going to do here is just push back a little bit. Not going to be here too long today because I think that we're really kind of getting used to this position, right? Because what we're doing here is we're just kind of warming up, stretching those armpits and that lat muscle a little bit longer so that the next posture, which is the dolphin, our shoulders are a little bit more ready for that. All right. Tuck your toes under, keep the forearms parallel, and press your sit bones up. Dolphin pose. Your knees can be straight or they can be a little bent. Now, just push back and up as far as you can. So push into the elbows. And as you're pushing your sit bones up, the shoulders kind of come closer to the ears. So just like last week, we're going to do some shrugs here. So the shrugs are release the shoulder blades. They'll go towards the waist and you'll feel your neck get longer. And then push away from your arms. The shoulders will touch the earlobes. And inhale, release that, neck goes long. Exhale, push up and back. And inhale, down. Don't go forward, just down. Exhale, push up and back. Inhale, down. Neck gets long. Exhale, push. Extend the shoulder joint. Inhale, down. Neck gets long. Exhale, push up and back. Inhale, down. Neck gets long. Exhale, push up and back. Inhale down, neck gets long. Exhale, push up and back. Couple more. Inhale down, exhale back. 2 more. Inhale down, exhale back. Last one. Inhale down, exhale back. Knees come down. Sit yourself back. Release your shoulders. Just breathe there. Maybe get a drink, right? That's what I'm going to do. So the thing about just sitting, you can feel the activity, you feel the circulation increase in those joints. So it's just a nice gradual warm up so that by the time we get to the push-ups, everything is just ready to push up. And that is kind of what we're going for. Just a nice gradual warm up. Not that we're doing anything that is easy, but we're trying to just take a little bit more time to make sure that all the parts are ready. All right, sliding out again, but into that half plank. So hands are forward and tuck your tailbone under, right? Make sure your shoulders are over your hands. All right, so we're doing these so that you can really feel the chest move forward and you feel the front of the shoulder work a little bit more in these. You're tucked under and we go down and push up. Inhale, down and push up. Inhale, forward 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 and push up. 2 more. Inhale, forward and push up. Last one. Inhale, forward and push up. Tuck the toes. Come to extended child. And then lift up and press back into down dog. Push away from your fingers and then shift to the right foot. Just stretch through that calf. Feel the calf stretch pushing from the fingertips. And shift to the left. Press through both, knees together, feet together. And just 5 of these warm-ups. Pull pubic bone up, tailbone through, and you're out to the plank. And then inhale, lift up, and push back. Exhale, tuck under, and stretch out plank. Inhale, lift, and push back. Exhale, tuck under and out. Inhale up and push back. And tuck under and out and up and push back. And tuck under and out. Now this time, lift up on the balls of your feet as high as you can go. And then we're going to bend the knees, come down to just 2 inches above the ground, and then push back up. And again, bend the knees, come down, and push back up. And bend the knees, and push back up. One more just here. Bend the knees, and feel those toes work. Press the heels into the ground. Push through your arms. Feel the heels. Flex. Pull the kneecaps. And come down to sit for just a minute before we go on to the push-ups. All right? So those little dips with the knees, it's just a little bit more on the foot. I really like that. I can feel my toes and my the middle of my arch really pulling up on those. It's a little bit more time on your hands. It's a little bit of a little bit more stomach work. All right, so the push-ups that we're going to do again are from the plank and then pushing back to the down dog. But if you just want to do your push-ups just straight from the half plank, do that. Or, you know, get your blocks or bolsters or straps or whatever to make, you know, your push-ups as, you know, clean and as successful as possible. All right, hands reach forward, nice and wide. Tuck the toes, press back to the down dog. Tuck your tailbone, and we go exhale forward, all the way down. Inhale, push up and back. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale, up. One more. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale, up. What the heck? Here's 10. Exhale, plank to the rod. Inhale. Woo! And back. Knees come down. And sit. Breathe. Let me know how you're doing. Right? Did you make all 10? I barely made it. Breathe. All right, before we go on to the last segment, which are the side planks, take your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, and stretch them to straight. Pull the shoulders open, right? And we're just going to breathe the chest forward. Now, if you can't do this, I didn't say we didn't have any props today. Just do the best that you can, or maybe you have a strap close. You could just grab it and use it. But I'm just interlacing my fingers, You're going to keep reaching your chest forward, just opening the shoulders a little bit more. Reaching that chest up. Just a couple more. And release. Curve your spine a little bit. We're going to do one more of those. I'm going to come up onto my knees to do this last one. So take your hands behind you again. Interlace. And stretch them to straight. Roll them under. And breathe the chest forward and up, right? I can feel this up a little bit better on my knees. That's why I did that. Here's the last one. Just big inhale up. Pull them open, and release. Because sometimes all those push-ups, they have a, you're really using your pec muscles, and sometimes I just really felt like that time I needed to stretch that because, I did 10, and that was just at the edge of my ability, so I kind of strained on that last one. All right, we're going to slide out again onto our elbows. All right, so again, just releasing your head, shoulders, and back, just kind of sagging into this. Couple breaths. Now, push up, shoulders down, spine up through your shoulder blades. Pick your tailbone up and then tuck under, pull that long back. Now we're going into the side planks. If you're going to go half side plank, you go from here. If you're going to do full side plank, tuck the toes and press. Reconnect with that sit bone. Pubic bone is lifting up and roll to your right arm. Push up and breathe. Big inhale, exhale, roll center, and other side. Breathe. Keep pushing up. Just a couple more. Inhale, exhale, roll center, knees down. Walk yourself back. And then just stretch the armpits. Tuck the toes, press back to the dolphin. And either stay here or into the dips. And we go down, exhale back. Inhale 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 down, just two more. Inhale down, exhale, last one. Inhale down, exhale back. Coming down. Sit back, release the shoulders, one more hard thing to do, right? All right, ready? Reach those arms forward, tuck the toes, press back to the down dog. Knees together, ankles together, pull your stomach up, out you go, plank, and side arm balance, go. Keep pushing up. Push up. Big inhale. Exhale, roll center. And other side. Just a couple more. Inhale, exhale, roll center and down. Run, inhale, up dog, chest forward, breathe, and press back, child pose or sit. Just release the arms and breathe. All right, just come to sitting and throw your legs forward. So we're not going to do a forward bend just yet. But what we're going to do is take our hands, fingers towards us, back behind us, stretch them wide. Now, push your chest up. Now press out on the hands, like you're trying to slide the hands off of the mat. And you should feel the front of that shoulder stretch a little bit bigger, right? And you're just breathing and lifting the chest up. Just a couple of these. It feels good. Feels, you're really stretching that whole front of the chest that we just spent a lot of time working. But that pushing out on the mat really allows you to pull those shoulder blades under a little bit more and get that chest way up. Couple more breaths. And release that. Come up. And then we're just going to hang forward. So creep your hands down. And just kind of work yourself forward, but from your pelvis. So I'm just pushing my pelvis forward, not really doing any pushing or pulling, just letting gravity kind of help me go over. And then roll yourself back up. All right, hands are going back to where they were. All right, and then feet are going the width of your mat. Push your chest up, right? Push out so you have that nice lift. Then we're going to take our right leg and we're going to just drop it in. Keep that sit bone down and see how much rotation you have. I have hardly any. Put it back up. And then pull that left leg. My left leg is worse. So this is how far in can you take that leg without moving your sit bone off the ground. All right, and then come back up. And we'll go back to the right. So right leg pulls in. You use your inner thigh and then come up. And left leg pulls in and come up. Right leg in and come up. Some people can go really quite far here. Left leg in and come up. Right leg in and come up. Left leg, pull that thigh and come up. Two more, and in and keep the chest. Left in and one more. Right in and up, left in and up. Now take your right leg in and then let your pelvis lift and pull it towards the ground. Now, as it goes to the ground, try to keep that left knee pulling up. Now you feel that big stretch across that right shoulder. Try to get it all the way down to the ground. Pull that knee into the ground, roll that right shoulder back, and then just let that whole line stretch. Keep pulling it. Actually, pulling in the ground using that adductor on the inside helps the outside stretch a bit. And then release that. Pull that back up to vertical. And now take that left leg and pull it down. Roll that left shoulder back. You shouldn't feel anything in your knee here. If you do, don't go quite so far. You have to really try to just let that hip go. And left shoulder pulls back. And I'm wiggling my foot back. You can do that too if it's too much. Breathe. Keep rolling that shoulder back. And release that. Slowly roll that leg back up. And release the legs long. Release your wrists. All right, so for this is our last thing. You want to go to a place where you can put your feet either up on a couch or a wall or a chair. It's going to be just a stretch for shoulder stand. So I'm going to just come over here, move my mat. To here. And pretty much you can use anything. So we're going to lay on our backs. With our feet up. Just keep your arms out to the sides. And you're going to tuck your tailbone under. And then just push with your legs. Push yourself up onto your shoulders. Relax your neck. And we're going to go up and down a couple times. So go up as high as is comfortable. And then release your upper back and your middle back and your waist and your sacrum. Tuck under again and push up. Tuck under and go up as high as you can. And again, release upper back. Use your stomach, middle back. And then really try to get your waist to hit the ground before your sacrum. And we're going to do that a couple more times, just up and down. And we go. Tuck the tailbone under and push yourself up as high as you can on your shoulders and rolling down. Upper back, middle back, waist, sacrum, tailbone. And again, tuck under, push up. Upper back, middle back, waist, sacrum, tailbone. Okay, this time we're going to stay up there a little bit longer. Tuck under and push up. Now try to roll your shoulders underneath. Relax your upper back. Push with your legs. Release your shoulders and your neck. And just breathe here. Keep trying to relax neck and shoulders. And then roll down. Upper back, middle back, waist, sacrum, tailbone. Stay where you are. Just let your legs go straight up on whatever you're pushing on. And then just relax here. Feel your whole spine nice and flat on the ground. And breathe. All right, big inhale. Pull those knees down and roll yourself up to sitting. And that's it for this afternoon. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week for our last class, or maybe Thursday. Namaste. Enjoy the day.